What you are about to experience is a precise, scientifically grounded activation designed to rewire the neural pathways in your brain to mirror the consciousness that built a $2 billion empire from controversy, criticism, and doubt. Kim Kardashian's success is not an accident of fame or fortune. It is the inevitable result of a specific pattern of thinking, feeling, and acting that has been repeated so consistently that it became her identity. And neuroscience has proven beyond doubt that whatever Kim Kardashian's brain can do, your brain can learn to do. This is Braingineered, the most powerful psychological laboratory on the internet. The place where extraordinary minds are built, not born. Let's begin. Activation 1. The apprentice mindset, learning to see opportunity in service. Close your eyes for a moment and take 3 deep breaths. With each exhale, release the belief that your current position defines your potential. With each inhale, draw in the certainty that you are exactly where you need to be to learn what you need to know. Kim Kardashian at 26 was organizing closets. She was serving someone else's vision. She was, by conventional measures, just another assistant in Hollywood. But she was doing something that most people never do. She was studying mastery while serving apprenticeship. Here is the neural retraining you must undergo. Your brain is wired to seek significance and avoid subordination. Your ego tells you that working for others, serving others, learning from others is beneath your potential. This is the exact mechanism that keeps most people trapped in mediocrity. In the words of Kim Kardashian, "I learned all my business sense from my dad. He always believed in me, and I think the last thing he said to me before he passed away was, 'I know you're gonna be okay. I'm not worried about you.'" Notice the pattern here. She learned. She absorbed wisdom from someone who came before her. She allowed herself to be shaped by mentorship and experience rather than demanding immediate recognition. Your first neural rewiring begins now. Repeat this pattern in your mind. Every person I serve is teaching me mastery. Every task I complete is building my expertise. Every moment of humble work is compounding interest on my future empire. Feel this in your body. When you think about serving others, learning from others, or doing work that seems beneath your ultimate vision, your nervous system likely contracts. You feel resistance. You feel diminishment. This is old programming. We are going to install new programming right now. Imagine yourself in a position where you are learning from someone more successful than you. Instead of feeling small, feel curious. Instead of feeling diminished, feel privileged. You are being given access to knowledge that cost them years to acquire. You are downloading their operating system directly into your consciousness. This is what Kim did with Paris Hilton. She did not envy. She studied. She did not compete. She absorbed. And when the time came to build her own empire, she had a complete blueprint of how celebrity business actually worked. Your brain learns through repetition and emotional intensity. So right now, generate the feeling of gratitude for every learning opportunity you have ever dismissed. Feel genuine appreciation for every job you thought was too small, every task you thought was beneath you, every person you could have learned from but ignored because your ego was protecting itself. This emotional shift is rewiring your brain in real time. The neural pathway that said, "I am too good for this," is weakening. A new pathway that says, "I am being prepared for greatness through this," is strengthening. In the words of Kim, "I learn from everything I do. I work very hard. I have so many things going on in my life. Get to know me and see who I am. Everything is teaching you. Every experience is data. Every person is a university. This is how the masters think. This is how billionaires are built from the ground up. Breathe into this new identity. You are a perpetual student of excellence. You are humble enough to learn and hungry enough to grow. This is your foundation. This is where empires begin. Activation 2. Crisis Alchemy, transforming shame into strategy. Now we move into more emotionally challenging territory, but this is where true transformation lives. This is where most people collapse in the exceptional rise. Kim Kardashian faced public humiliation on a global scale. A private moment became public spectacle. Her most vulnerable moment became entertainment for millions. The shame, the judgment, the ridicule could have destroyed her psychologically. It didn't. And here is why. She made a quantum decision that most human beings cannot make. She decided that this moment would not define her unless she chose to let it define her upward. Your brain has a negativity bias. It is evolutionarily programmed to hold on to trauma, to protect you from repeating painful experiences, to keep you small and safe rather than large and exposed. This is the mechanism that stops most people from ever attempting greatness after experiencing public failure or shame. We are about to override that mechanism completely. Think right now about your greatest failure, your most embarrassing moment, the thing you hope no one ever finds out about or remembers. Feel where it lives in your body. For most people, it sits in the chest or the stomach, a contracted ball of shame and fear. Here is the neurological truth that will set you free. That experience is only painful because of the meaning your brain has assigned to it. The event itself is neutral. The emotional charge is your creation, which means you can also uncreate it and reassign new meaning. In the words of Kim Kardashian, obviously, as you grow up, no one's ever 100% proud of every decision that they've made, and that's okay. I think as long as you learn from your mistakes and don't make them over and over again, you're on the right path. Notice the reframe. Mistakes are not character flaws. They are course corrections. Failures are not endings. They are redirections. And shame is not something to hide from. It is something to metabolize into wisdom. Right now, I want you to do something radical. Take that moment of failure or shame and imagine it as a gift, not metaphorically. Actually see it as a wrapped present that the universe delivered to you. Inside that present is exactly what you needed to learn to become who you are destined to be. What was the gift? Perhaps it was resilience. Perhaps it was humility. Perhaps it was the recognition that you are stronger than you thought. Perhaps it was the realization that other people's opinions cannot actually harm you unless you give them permission. Kim's gift was attention, negative attention that she transformed into a platform. But the deeper gift was the knowledge that she could survive public judgment and build anyway. That she could be criticized and create anyway. That she could be dismissed and win anyway. Feel this shift happening in your neurology right now. The story you have been telling yourself about your failure is dissolving. A new story is forming. In this new story, that painful experience was the entry point to your greatness. It was the initiation. It was the test you had to pass to unlock the next level. This is not positive thinking. This is neurological rewiring. You are literally creating new synaptic connections that interpret past pain as past preparation. Breathe deeply. With each breath, feel the shame dissolving. With each exhale, release the need for that experience to mean something bad about you. With each inhale, draw in the certainty that you are stronger, wiser, and more prepared because of what you survived. In the words of Kim, I had to take that risk for my inner peace and to be happy with myself. Inner peace does not come from a perfect past. It comes from a reinterpreted past. Happiness does not come from avoiding failure. It comes from transforming failure into fuel. You are now rewired to see crisis as opportunity. You are now programmed to turn shame into strategy. You are now conditioned to rise from anything because you know that nothing can actually stop you unless you stop yourself. This is the consciousness of a warrior. This is the neurology of a champion. This is the mind of Kim Kardashian. Activation 3, the ownership imperative, claiming your value. Most people spend their entire lives working for someone else's dream. They trade their time for money, their creativity for a paycheck, their potential for security. There's nothing wrong with this choice, but it is not the choice of empire builders. Kim Kardashian made a decision that separated her from every other celebrity of her generation. She decided to own her businesses rather than simply endorse other people's businesses. This one decision is worth hundreds of millions of dollars. But more importantly, it required a complete rewiring of her relationship to value. Your brain has been conditioned by society, by education, by employment structures to believe that safety comes from having a job, that security comes from a steady paycheck, that the smart move is to let other people take the risk while you collect the salary. This conditioning is so deep that most people never even question it. They simply accept that business ownership is for other people, that entrepreneurship is too risky, that building something from nothing is beyond their capability. We are about to shatter that conditioning completely. In the words of Kim Kardashian, I am hands-on in any project that I am associated with. I just don't want to put my face or name and lend it to a product that I'm not behind 100%. Notice the standard here. She does not lend her name. She does not passively endorse. She owns. She controls. She involves herself in every detail because she understands something fundamental. If you don't own it, you don't control it. And if you don't control it, someone else is capturing the majority of the value you create. Right now, think about the value you create in the world. Whether you are an employee, a freelancer, a creator, or a business owner, you generate value, you solve problems, you create results, you produce outcomes that other people benefit from. Now ask yourself this question. Who is capturing the majority of that value? If you work for someone else, they are. If you endorse someone else's product, they are. If you build on someone else's platform without ownership, they are. This is not a judgment. This is mathematics. And the mathematics are simple. Owners become wealthy. Workers become comfortable at best. Your brain resists ownership because ownership means responsibility. It means risk. It means that if something fails, you cannot blame your boss, your company, or your circumstances. You must own the outcome completely. But here is the neural retraining. Responsibility is not a burden, it is power. Risk is not danger, it is leverage. Ownership is not exposure, it is freedom. Feel this shift in your body right now. When you think about owning something, about building something with your name on it, about taking full responsibility for success or failure, notice if fear arises. For most people, it does. That fear is old programming designed to keep you safe. But safe is not the same as successful. Safe is not the same as fulfilled. Safe is not the same as wealthy. We are going to transmute that fear into excitement right now. Fear and excitement create almost identical physiological responses in your body. Increased heart rate, heightened alertness, intensified focus. The only difference is the story your brain tells about what those sensations mean. When you feel the physical sensations associated with ownership and risk, practice saying to yourself, "This is excitement. This is aliveness. This is my nervous system preparing me for breakthrough." Repeat that now. Feel the physical sensations and reassign the meaning. Your brain will believe whatever you consistently tell it with emotional intensity. In the words of Kim, I would absolutely characterize myself as ambitious. Ambition is not arrogance. It is ownership of your potential. It is the decision to build something worthy of your talents rather than renting those talents to someone else's vision. Breathe into this identity now. You are an owner. You are a builder. You are someone who creates assets rather than simply earning income. You are someone who captures the value you create rather than giving it away. This is not greed. This is self-respect. This is understanding that your time, your creativity, and your effort are the most valuable resources you possess, and they deserve to be invested in something you own. Kim launched KKW Beauty and maintained 100% ownership initially. When she sold 20% to Cody, she did so at a $1 billion valuation, meaning she retained control while extracting $200 million in cash to fund other ventures. This is mastery-level thinking. You may not be launching a beauty company, but the principle applies to whatever you build. Own it, control it. Make sure that when value is created, you are the primary beneficiary. Your brain is now rewired to seek ownership. You are now programmed to build assets. You are now conditioned to think like an entrepreneur even if you currently work for someone else. This is the consciousness of wealth creation. This is the neurology of business mastery. This is the mind of Kim Kardashian. Activation 4. Market gap recognition. Seeing what others miss. The ability to identify market gaps is not a skill you are born with. It is a perceptual capability that you develop through specific mental training. And Kim Kardashian has mastered this capability at a level that has generated billions in value. Most people look at the world and see what exists. Entrepreneurs look at the world and see what is missing. This is a completely different way of processing reality, and it requires your brain to function in a mode that most people never access. Right now, your brain is primarily focused on your own needs, your own problems, your own desires. This is normal. This is how survival mode functions. But survival mode does not build empires. Strategic mode builds empires. Strategic mode requires you to shift your attention from your internal experience to external patterns. From your problems to market problems. From your needs to unmet needs in the marketplace. In the words of Kim Kardashian reflecting on Skims, it was filling the gap of something that didn't exist in the marketplace. I was looking for a solution to the fact that I loved shapewear. There wasn't a color tone that fit my skin tone, let alone with most of my friends. Notice the pattern. She experienced a problem, but instead of just complaining about it or accepting it, she recognized it as a signal. If she was experiencing this problem, millions of other women were experiencing it too. The problem was not just her problem. It was a market gap worth billions. Your brain is currently processing dozens of frustrations, inconveniences, and inefficiencies every single day. Most people treat these as annoyances. Masters treat them as intelligence about market opportunities. We are about to activate your market gap recognition system right now. Think about something that frustrates you regularly. Some product that doesn't work the way you wish it worked. Some service that doesn't exist but should. Some experience that could be better but isn't. That frustration you feel is not random. It is your consciousness bumping up against an opportunity. It is the universe showing you exactly where value can be created. Now expand your awareness. If you are experiencing this frustration, who else is? What demographic? What psychographic? What size is the potential market for a solution to this problem? This is how billionaires think. They do not experience frustration as personal inconvenience. They experience it as market research delivered directly to their awareness. Feel your brain shifting into this new mode right now. You are no longer a consumer passively accepting whatever products and services exist. You are an entrepreneur actively seeking gaps, inefficiencies, and unmet needs. Kim could have simply bought different shapewear or accepted that her skin tone was not represented. Instead, she built a $4 billion company because she recognized that her personal frustration was a massive market signal. In the words of Kim, "I've always been a businesswoman." This is identity-level thinking. She does not do business. She is business. Every experience is filtered through the question, where's the opportunity here? Where's the gap? Where's the unmet need? Breathe into this identity now. You are a gap finder. You are a problem solver. You are someone who sees opportunities where others see obstacles. Train your brain to ask this question constantly. What is missing? What could be better? What do people need that they don't have access to yet? This perceptual shift is worth millions. Because once you see gaps, once you recognize unmet needs, once you identify market opportunities, you cannot unsee them. They become obvious, and obvious opportunities are the ones that create inevitable success. Your brain is now rewired to recognize market gaps. You are now programmed to see opportunities everywhere. You are now conditioned to think like an entrepreneur who builds solutions to real problems. This is the consciousness of innovation. This is the neurology of value creation. This is the mind of Kim Kardashian. Activation 5. Beyond money motivation, purpose as fuel. Here's where we enter the deepest level of neural programming. Because everything we have discussed so far, apprenticeship, crisis transformation, ownership, market gaps, all of it can be motivated by money and ego. And money and ego will take you far, but they will not take you all the way. Kim Kardashian crossed into true mastery when she began working on criminal justice reform. This work does not make her richer. It does not expand her business empire. It exposes her to criticism from people who question her credentials and her motives, and yet she does it with the same intensity, the same commitment, the same work ethic that she brings to her businesses. Why? Because purpose is a more powerful fuel than profit. Your brain has multiple motivation systems. The dopamine system rewards you for achieving goals, making money, and winning competitions. This system is powerful, and it drives most successful people. But it is also exhausting because it is never satisfied. There is always a bigger goal, more money, another competition. The oxytocin and serotonin systems are different. They reward you for contribution, connection, and meaning. They activate when you help others, when you serve something larger than yourself, when you contribute to collective well-being. And these systems are sustainable. They provide fulfillment rather than just achievement. In the words of Kim Kardashian, I really do believe that if people do a crime, they need to do the time. But it's a matter of, what is that fair time? I wish I had paid attention sooner. Notice the evolution here. She is thinking about justice, about fairness, about systemic problems. She is using her platform not just to sell products, but to free human beings from unjust imprisonment. This level of consciousness requires a complete rewiring of your relationship to success. Success is not just about what you gain. It is about what you give. Achievement is not just about personal victory. It is about collective upliftment. Right now, think about your work, your business, your career. What is it for? If the only answer is money, security, or status, you are running on limited fuel. You will burn out. You will lose motivation when the external rewards plateau. But if your work is connected to purpose, if it serves something beyond your personal benefit, if it contributes to solving real problems or helping real people, you have unlimited fuel. You can work 18-hour days and feel energized rather than depleted. Kim studies law for 18 hours a week on top of running multiple businesses and raising 4 children. She visits prisons. She reviews case files. She lobbies politicians. This is not light work. This is not glamorous work. And she does it because it means something to her beyond money. Feel this shift in your consciousness right now. Your work is not just about you. It is about the people you serve, the problems you solve, the lives you impact, the world you contribute to. When you connect your work to purpose, something neurological happens. Your prefrontal cortex, the part of your brain responsible for long-term planning and self-control, receives stronger signals. You become more disciplined, you become more focused, you become more resilient against setbacks. In the words of Kim, I'm just really supportive of everyone. Even though I believe that things should be equal, people have different circumstances in their life that have taught them to be who they are. Even if I don't agree with them, I don't judge them. I'm a really non-judgmental person. This is compassion as consciousness. This is understanding that success includes service. This is the recognition that your advantages create responsibility to help others. Breathe into this truth now. You are not just building a career. You are building a legacy. You are not just making money. You are making meaning. You are not just achieving success. You are expanding what success means. Ask yourself right now, beyond money, beyond status, beyond recognition, what do I want my work to create in the world? Who do I want to help? What problem do I want to solve? What injustice do I want to address? The answer to that question will provide fuel that money never can. It will drive you when you are tired. It will motivate you when you want to quit. It will sustain you when critics attack. Your brain is now rewired to seek purpose beyond profit. You are now programmed to serve something larger than yourself. You are now conditioned to measure success by impact as well as income. This is the consciousness of contribution. This is the neurology of meaning. This is the mind of Kim Kardashian. Activation 6. Strategic consistency. The compound effect of daily action. Now we address the mechanism that separates those who achieve their potential from those who simply talk about it. This is the hardest activation because it requires not a single decision, but thousands of decisions compounded over years. Kim Kardashian's success is not the result of one viral moment or one brilliant idea. It is the result of showing up every single day with the same intensity, the same focus, the same commitment to execution. This is what Anthony Robbins calls massive action. This is what Joe Dispenza calls rehearsing your future. Your brain is designed to seek novelty and avoid repetition. This is why most people start strong and finish weak. They launch the business with enthusiasm but lose momentum after 6 months. They commit to the goal with passion but give up when progress slows. The neural pattern we must install is this: consistency creates compound returns. Small actions repeated daily create extraordinary results over time. In the words of Kim Kardashian, nothing comes easy. I know that people joke all the time and try to figure out, what it is that I do, but I work really hard. I get up every day at 5 a.m. and start my day. I think as long as you work really hard and figure out what you want to do and stay motivated and have a plan and stay committed, just don't be lazy. Notice the specificity, 5 a.m. every day. Not when she feels like it, not when she is motivated, every single day. This is the discipline that builds empires. This is the consistency that compounds into billions, and it requires complete rewiring of your brain's reward system. Most people are addicted to immediate gratification. They want to see results now. They want to feel progress immediately. And when those immediate rewards don't materialize, their motivation collapses. We are going to install a new reward system in your brain right now. You are going to learn to derive pleasure from the action itself, regardless of the immediate outcome. Think about your most important goal, the thing you are building, the vision you are working toward. Now think about the daily actions required to move toward that goal, not the exciting actions, the boring, repetitive, unglamorous actions that nobody sees and nobody celebrates. For Kim, it might be reviewing legal documents at 5 in the morning, responding to emails about product development, sitting through meetings about manufacturing logistics. These are not exciting actions, but they are the actions that create billion-dollar companies. Feel what happens in your body when you think about doing boring, repetitive work. Most people feel resistance. Feel contraction. Feel the desire to do something more interesting instead. We are going to transform that resistance into enthusiasm right now. Imagine that each small, boring action you take is a deposit into your future. You cannot see the account balance growing day by day, but compound interest is working. Every single action is adding to the total. And at some point in the future, the compounded value will create breakthrough results. This is not metaphor. This is literally how success works. No one action creates the result. The accumulation of thousands of actions creates the result. In the words of Kim, if I don't feel confident about my body, I'm not going to sit at home and feel sorry for myself and not do something about it. It's all about taking action and not being lazy. So you do the work, whether it's fitness or whatever. It's about getting up, motivating yourself, and just doing it. Action is the antidote to anxiety. Action is the solution to self-doubt. Action is the bridge between where you are and where you want to be. But not sporadic action. Not motivated action when you feel like it. Consistent action even when you don't feel like it. Your brain learns through repetition, so we are going to install a new pattern right now through mental rehearsal. Visualize yourself waking up tomorrow at the time you have committed to wake up. See yourself getting up immediately, not negotiating with yourself, not hitting snooze. Feel yourself moving through your morning routine with purpose and precision. See yourself doing the work you have committed to do, regardless of how you feel, regardless of whether results are visible yet. Now repeat this visualization for the next day, and the next, and the next. See yourself maintaining this consistency for 30 days, then 90 days, then a year. This mental rehearsal is creating neural pathways. Your brain is learning the pattern of consistency before you even execute it physically. And when you begin executing, these pathways will make the action feel more natural, more automatic, more inevitable. In the words of Kim, I feel lazy when I'm not working. This is the ultimate rewiring. Work becomes rest. Action becomes natural. Consistency becomes identity. You are no longer someone who does consistent work. You are someone who is consistency. It is not what you do. It is who you are. Breathe into this identity now. You are relentlessly consistent. You are disciplined beyond motivation. You are someone who shows up every single day with the same intensity regardless of circumstances. Your brain is now rewired for strategic consistency. You are now programmed to take daily action. You are now conditioned to compound small efforts into extraordinary results. This is the consciousness of discipline. This is the neurology of achievement. This is the mind of Kim Kardashian. Activation 7. Evolution over arrival. Perpetual growth mindset. The final and perhaps most important activation is this. There is no arrival point. There is no moment when you are finished growing, learning, evolving. The moment you believe you have arrived is the moment you begin declining. Kim Kardashian at 44 years old, after becoming a billionaire, after building multiple successful companies, after achieving global fame, is studying to become a lawyer. She is learning a completely new field. She is starting over as a student while simultaneously running her empire. This is the consciousness of mastery. Masters never stop being students. Your brain wants efficiency. It wants to learn something once and then execute it automatically forever. This is useful for routine tasks. This is destructive for sustained excellence. The world changes. Markets evolve, technologies advance. What worked yesterday may not work tomorrow. If you stop learning, you stop growing. And if you stop growing, you start dying. We are going to install the final neural pattern now. Perpetual evolution. In the words of Kim Kardashian, I'd be foolish not to take some of the opportunities that are coming my way. We all know this can go away at any moment. Notice the humility. Notice the awareness that success is not permanent unless you continue earning it. Notice the recognition that opportunity requires readiness. Think about who you are today. Your skills, your knowledge, your capabilities. Now imagine who you need to become to achieve the next level of your vision. Not what you need to do, who you need to become. There is a gap between current you and future you. That gap represents growth. That gap represents learning. That gap represents evolution. Most people avoid that gap because crossing it requires discomfort. It requires admitting what you don't know. It requires being a beginner again. It requires the vulnerability of incompetence before you achieve competence. Kim could have stayed comfortable as a reality star and beauty mogul. Instead, she entered the legal field where her celebrity means nothing, where she has to study like everyone else, where she failed the baby bar exam 3 times before passing. This is the courage of evolution. This is the willingness to be uncomfortable in service of growth. Feel what happens in your body when you think about learning something completely new, about starting over as a beginner, about potentially failing before you succeed. Most people feel resistance because the ego hates looking incompetent. We are going to reframe that resistance as excitement right now. Every time you don't know something, you have the opportunity to learn something. Every time you are uncomfortable, you are growing. Every time you feel like a beginner, you are expanding your capabilities. This is not struggle. This is evolution. And evolution is the purpose of being alive. In the words of Kim, you make mistakes, but I don't have any regrets. I'm the kind of person who takes responsibility for it and deals with it. I learn from everything I do. I work very hard. I have so many things going on in my life. Get to know me and see who I am. Learning from everything. This is the mindset of perpetual growth, not defending who you were, becoming who you are meant to be. Breathe into this truth now. You are not a fixed self. You are an evolving consciousness. You are not protecting a reputation. You are building capability. You are not proving your worth. You are expanding your potential. Ask yourself, what is the next evolution of me? What skill do I need to learn? What knowledge do I need to acquire? What capability do I need to develop? And then commit to becoming that, not someday, starting now. Your brain is now rewired for perpetual evolution. You are now programmed to seek growth over comfort. You are now conditioned to remain a student even as you become a master. This is the consciousness of infinite potential. This is the neurology of lifelong learning. This is the mind of Kim Kardashian. Integration, becoming the new you. You have now moved through 7 quantum activations, 7 neural rewirings, 7 identity shifts that, if fully embodied, will transform not just what you do, but who you are. Let us integrate these patterns now into a unified consciousness. You are someone who learns from every experience, seeing apprenticeship as education rather than subordination. You are someone who transforms crisis into catalyst, using pain as fuel for growth rather than reasons for retreat. You are someone who owns your value, building assets and capturing the rewards of your creation. You are someone who sees gaps where others see normalcy, recognizing opportunities everywhere. You are someone who works for purpose beyond profit, connecting your efforts to meaning that sustains you. You are someone who shows up consistently, compounding small actions into extraordinary results. You are someone who evolves perpetually, remaining a student even as you achieve mastery. This is not who you are trying to be. This is who you are now becoming. The neural pathways are forming. The identity is shifting. The future is emerging. Take a deep breath and feel this new version of yourself taking form in your consciousness. You are not the same person who began this activation. You have been rewired. You have been upgraded. You have been transformed. In the words of Kim Kardashian, maybe my fairy tale has a different ending than I dreamed it would. But that's okay. Your story is not predetermined. Your potential is not limited by your past. Your future is being created right now by the consciousness you choose to embody. Choose the consciousness of Kim Kardashian. Not because she is perfect, not because she is without flaws or criticism, but because she demonstrates a pattern of thinking, feeling, and acting that produces extraordinary results. You now have that pattern installed in your nervous system. What you do with it is up to you. Affirmations: unlocking your full potential. These affirmations are not mere positive statements. They are neural programming instructions. Speak them aloud with emotional intensity. Feel them in your body. Allow them to rewire your subconscious mind. Repeat these affirmations daily, ideally in the morning upon waking and at night before sleep, when your brain is most receptive to new programming. Identity affirmations. I am a relentless learner, extracting wisdom from every experience. I am a transformer of crisis, turning obstacles into opportunities. I am an owner of my value, capturing the rewards I create. I am a gap finder, seeing opportunities where others see obstacles. I am purpose-driven, working for meaning beyond money. I am strategically consistent, showing up every day with full commitment. I am perpetually evolving, growing beyond who I was yesterday. Work ethic affirmations. I work with intensity that others cannot match because my why is stronger than any obstacle. I rise at dawn with energy and enthusiasm, eager to build my empire. I do not wait for motivation. I create momentum through action. I do not fear hard work. I embrace it as the price of excellence. I do not make excuses. I make progress. I do not procrastinate on important tasks. I execute immediately. I do not quit when challenges arise. I push through until breakthrough. Business mastery affirmations. I own my businesses, controlling my destiny rather than depending on others. I identify market gaps intuitively, seeing solutions before others recognize problems. I build assets that generate value while I sleep. I compound small efforts into extraordinary results through consistency. I make strategic decisions based on long-term vision, not short-term emotion. I surround myself with excellence, learning from those ahead of me. I execute with precision, paying attention to details that others overlook. Mindset affirmations. I transform fear into excitement, knowing both produce the same energy. I reframe failure as feedback, learning from every outcome. I embrace discomfort as growth, knowing that expansion requires stretching. I welcome criticism as information, filtering for useful insights. I maintain unwavering belief in my vision regardless of external validation. I generate my own motivation from purpose, not depending on circumstances. I operate from abundance consciousness, knowing there is enough success for everyone. Resilience affirmations. I bounce back from setbacks faster than others because I process quickly and adapt. I maintain composure under pressure, thinking clearly when others panic. I persist through challenges that stop most people because my commitment is absolute. I use judgment and criticism as fuel, proving doubters wrong through results. I recover from exhaustion through proper rest, returning stronger than before. I protect my energy by setting boundaries that honor my priorities. I sustain excellence over decades, not just months, because I pace myself strategically. Vision affirmations. I see my future with crystal clarity, knowing exactly where I'm going. I take massive action toward my vision every single day without exception. I make decisions aligned with who I am becoming, not who I have been. I invest in my growth, knowing that I am my most valuable asset. I build systems that leverage my time, multiplying my impact exponentially. I create value that serves millions, knowing that service at scale creates wealth. I become wealthier as I become wiser, understanding that consciousness creates reality. Integration affirmations. I am Kim Kardashian consciousness in my own unique expression. I embody her work ethic while staying true to my authentic self. I apply her strategies to my specific circumstances and opportunities. I learn from her journey while creating my own path to success. I honor her resilience while building my own strength. I match her consistency while maintaining my own rhythm. I achieve her level of success while defining success on my own terms. Quantum Leap Affirmations. I am ready for breakthrough success that exceeds my current comprehension. I am open to opportunities that seem impossible from my current perspective. I am worthy of extraordinary wealth, knowing that money is energy I exchange for value. I am capable of building billion-dollar impact, starting from exactly where I am. I am deserving of recognition, respect, and rewards for my contributions. I am powerful beyond my current limitations, accessing potential I have not yet expressed. I am the creator of my reality, shaping my future through focused intention and consistent action. Ultimate Activation Affirmations. Every cell in my body vibrates with the frequency of unstoppable success. Every thought in my mind aligns with my highest vision for my life. Every word I speak creates reality that matches my desires. Every action I take compounds into inevitable victory. Every challenge I face strengthens my resolve and refines my strategy. Every day I become more of who I am meant to be. Every moment I choose growth over comfort, courage over fear, action over hesitation. I am the master of my consciousness. I am the architect of my destiny. I am the creator of my empire. I am living proof that transformation is possible. I am evidence that work ethic determines outcomes. I am becoming legendary through consistent excellence. I am Kim Kardashian consciousness expressed through my unique purpose, and so it is. Final integration and commitment. You have now completed the neural rewiring activation. Your brain has received new instructions, your nervous system has been reprogrammed, your consciousness has been upgraded, but activation without action is merely entertainment. Information without implementation is just inspiration that fades. You must now take what you have received and translate it into behavior. Here is your commitment spoken aloud right now. I commit to embodying these principles daily. I commit to working with the intensity of someone building an empire. I commit to learning continuously, transforming challenges into opportunities. Owning my value, identifying market gaps, working for purpose, maintaining consistency, and evolving perpetually. I commit to becoming the fullest expression of my potential, starting today and continuing for the rest of my life. I am no longer who I was, I am who I am becoming, and who I am becoming is unstoppable. Speak these words with conviction. Feel them resonating in every cell of your body. Allow them to become your new operating system. In the words of Kim Kardashian, my career is based on openness and honesty. Be open to your transformation. Be honest about where you are and where you want to go. And then bridge that gap through the same relentless work ethic that built a $2 billion empire from controversy and criticism. You now have the consciousness. You now have the programming. You now have the activation. What you do next will determine everything. The brain mastery of Kim Kardashian is now available to you. Not as imitation, but as inspiration. Not as copying, but as adaptation. Not as becoming her, but as becoming the fullest version of yourself using the principles that made her extraordinary. Go now and build your empire, but the world is waiting for what only you can create. Retry.